Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California, Harmontown is now accepted.
Kiss me, hold me, I want you on the outside.
Let's bring out the mayor of Harmontown, Mr. Dan Harmon.
Mr. Jefferson Davis. I never do that. I never do that.
You didn't know that I was the president of the Confederate States?
Whole shows go by and I never actually go, Jeff Davis, by the way. People should do that.
I think it's kind of implied, isn't it? Isn't that a little implicit?
You're thinking very healthy.
No, I don't come to Harmontown because I want the notoriety. Otherwise, I would be standing on stage and hiding behind a giant Buick-sized...
Hey, I don't come to Harmontown for the notoriety either.
Why did you name it Harmontown?
I'm bad at names. Like I everything I came up with was taken. I wanted to call it Scott Aukerman's Palooza. I tried calling it at one point. What's it? Kevin Pollak Town. But then I was like,
yeah. You guys are best friends, aren't you?
I don't like him anymore. I don't like Kevin Pollak. Let the feud begin. All right. So I got nothing. I didn't write anything on my phone.
Then, Dan, I will take it as comptroller upon myself to tell you that today was a big day in sports.
Oh.
So we're going to do an old-fashioned...
Was it today the Super Bowl?
Yes, it was.
And I was surrounded by guys on the set because I was shooting today, and as we all know, everyone in the crew is into football, right. And then the actors aren't. But then the crew is like was walking around going like, "Don't tell me! Don't shut up! Don't tell me!" Because they're all DVRing the game.
Did they tell you anything? How much or how little?
I don't know.
Then it's time for a sports corner.
Throw balls around. When you throw balls, you're gonna get around. Oh, it's good to throw balls. It's good to invest in your body. It's a good thing to do because everybody knows that's what makes you happy. Because look at life and look at history. Everyone that's physically superior always ends up being unexploited and happy. And rich and in control of other people.
I cut that out.
Oh, wait, it's the other way around.
Wait, should we start again?
Okay, yeah. Actually, it's if you do the more sit-ups you do, the closer you get to being a slave. A fate I wouldn't wish on anyone. But hey, if it's going to happen to someone, it might as well be an idiot.
Our timing is off.
Hey. Okay.
Get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, there's Dan Harmon. He's dirty and he's in the corner minding his own business. Let's pick on him because obviously football isn't that fulfilling because we have free time to pick on people. Let's go pick on him. What do you have to say, Dan? Why don't you throw a football? I don't think it's very important. I don't think it's important. Well, we think you're wrong. Well, I'm willing to bet my fucking life on it. And yours. Without moving a muscle. Well, we're not willing to risk anything, but we're going to punch you. I'll see you in 7 years, you piece of shit.
7 years later.
Okay, I'm still a nerd and I don't have any money. 10 years after that, aha, I gotcha! I'm a PA in basic cable. All right, I think. Okay, great.
I don't have my iPad, Dan. I'm going off the phone now, and it's a little harder to operate. So
all right.
You're going to have to deal with a little sloppy or controlling music-wise.
Listen, I got drunk today, too. I was drinking all day today.
But you were working.
I know.
You drinking on the set?
Yeah. It's called functional alcoholism.
Oh.
That's my gig, baby. But I am a little softer on the edges, a little sloppy. So
Dan, don't deflect from the fact that we are now in Sports Corner proper. This
oh,
is
shit. Okay.
Yes. So
well, you know what? Do the theme.
What? God damn it! Okay.
What? You start from the beginning.
Yeah, but this is off the phone. Okay, here we go. From the top. Sports Corner!
Vonnegut, Picasso, Tom Hanks. Who knows who they are? Hey, but what about that Brett Favre?
So Dan, off the top here, just let's just come straight out. Did you think the best team won today? First off,
obviously, Jeff, the beautiful thing about football and the reason why everyone loves it so much is that the best team always wins. That's the point of football. Is it's a metric of worth. We spend our days wandering around the city streets, not knowing if we succeeded or failed, and then we only in these arenas can we see. Oh, I got a first down.
All right.
I'm a better person than the guy that only got a second down.
Now,
and if I get enough first downs, I can get a touchdown. And then I get a Rose Bowl. And if I get 3 Rose Bowls, I put them in a Super Bowl. And then I really eat all the Rose Bowls. Because I'm so powerful. I'm such a powerful person.
Are you a coach or a player in this?
I'm just a general fan of everything athletic.
All right.
I think it's a great way to spend your time. When I was in kindergarten, they tried to hold me back for a grade because I didn't know how to walk on a balance beam. And
what?
And you know what? I applaud their scrutiny because I'm famous for my balance.
I've always found
not only am I, but so many are. Beethoven, Einstein, Steve Jobs. Boy, they're like cats. I mean, we're in turmoil as a culture. Where do we fucking cut this shit off and like make a Moonraker colony? Balance.
So the Broncos were favored by 6 points. But who did you think was going to win? The Panthers?
Patriots.
The Patriots. Patriots were already out of it because they had already lost.
Yeah, the guy lost his shoulder. And then, of course, there were those rape charges. That's a pretty good guess on my part.
You're talking about the New England Cosbys.
Okay, so it was the Patriots versus the Broncos.
No, versus the
Panthers.
The Panthers versus Broncos.
New England Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. Which Carolina?
I think North
Carolina Panthers. All right. Okay, the North Carolina Panthers, in full representation of the North Carolina lifestyle, absolutely separating themselves from that bullshit Southern Carolina by virtue of the Panther. Their state cat. I think they did a great job today, moving the ball.
Let's be honest. You don't care for sports so much, but I know that you do love entertainment. You are known to be quite an arbiter of what is and what is not entertainment.
Yes, and I thought the Black Eyed Peas and Sean Penn did a great job. Halftime.
You're closer than you know. You're quick.
I was amazed when Gallagher came out. With his head had been surgically reattached to Anthony Bourdain.
They opened up with. They came out. It started with Coldplay. You know the most exciting band of all time. Is this a tribute to concussions and people who have suffered so much head trauma that like Coldplay is more their speed now? Then. I believe it was Bruno Mars and company came out, and they're like, they fucking whip ass. There was a bunch of dudes in the same suit, and they're doing like Michael Jackson, James Brown moves. And then Beyonce comes out, but still, there's a Coldplay out on stage. You're like,
there's a Coldplay out on stage?
But
Beyonce was like tripping over him.
Well, Now,
the single ladies. What the fuck? There's a Coldplay.
there was a thing. I missed it because I was leaving. I left the game during halftime, so I didn't see it. But I heard that there was a thing where Beyonce almost fell over on stage, and people were already online talking about Beyonce almost wiped out on stage. So I looked at it. Yes, Beyonce almost wiped out. She's wearing what I can only describe as a leather one-piece swimsuit with Michael Jackson braids and epaulets on it, and like it was pretty good and pretty sexy. And then she kind of did a little stumble backwards, and in high-ass platform heels, she caught herself, jumped back, and jumped up, and hit the beat with every other dancer behind her. And she couldn't even see. So if anybody's trying to talk shit about her almost wiping, I was like, no, not only did she almost wipe out, she proved that she's in better shape than anybody else. Yeah, that was amazing.
I think she'll be fine.
I think she will.
PR-wise, I have a feeling that's not going to ding her.
If she fell on her ass and tipped over the side and like kicked the person in the face by accident, that would be clickbait for a long time.
I think with Bae, as I call her, she'd have to do more than that to start to suffer a Q rating diminishment. She'd have to, as she kicked up, her shoe would have to hit
the new Twin Towers.
I was gonna say like a prematurely born baby. And then land on the baby, and everyone would be like, oh, and then she'd have to stand up and say, no, let him take it like a man. And the parents would be like, no, but Beyonce, we want to just lift the shoe. It's relative to this baby. It's developing baby. She's like, if he was born, he can live. And if he dies, he didn't deserve to be born. And then that, I think people would be like, hashtag, like, maybe Beyonce, maybe not.
There might be a backlash. But also...
Or like if she went like all the single ladies, and then she went like this, and it said like, Christ lives. It's like on her breast.
But
she'd gain some fans, but lose more.
I'd feel like anybody that brings a preemie to a Super Bowl halftime celebration.
If Beyonce brought out
activity down
if she brought up, she was like, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. When you're a single lady, you want a man, and you don't want to vaccinate your kid. And then she brings out a kid, like a 4-year-old kid, and there's a giant hypodermic needle, and then there's a certificate of vaccination with no signature on it. And then it was like in her song, she goes, oh, the single ladies, what's your name, ma'am? Margaret Dawson from Montana. Oh, the single ladies, what's your name, sir? Bob Dawson. Oh, the single ladies, oh, the single, and you're here to vaccinate your kid? Yeah, so, oh, the single ladies, well, I'm here to talk you out of it. Make it to the bop, put it to the stop, put it on the flop, top. And then like, but we really want to vaccinate our kid, and she's like, I don't care, I'm not letting you. And then she like kicks the giant needle, and it breaks, and all the vaccination goes into the football field, and she's like, that's where it belongs, in the dirt. Don't vaccinate your kids. And then Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy like drop down on parachutes.
Wait, what's their mission?
Support.
I thought they were like threshold guardians, where they're going to say no. Like there was like,
oh God, no. They're all into it. I mean, in this world where Beyonce suffers a little bit from the halftime show, if none of that happened, I think she'll be fine.
I think she will be fine.
Janet Jackson, however, one titty from infamy.
Showed her nipple.
She rolled the dice. She paid the piper.
Not the price that you could have had.
The piper knows what the price is.
Yes. Does a piper not like to rhyme things?
I don't pay the piper. I'm sorry, I don't. All right, well, put a pin in it. I never pay the price. I pay the piper.
For
the piper knows what the price is. I let the piper handle my money. You're not at that stage yet? It's the worst show ever. If you're just tuning in, I think this is still a thing you tune into, right? People are probably flipping podcasts right now.
Can you flip? I guess you can flip.
Yeah, I think you're flipping between Kevin Pollak
they're
and
on the internet. But what people don't know is that we have a cavalcade of stars here tonight.
Oh yeah, no, we got no shortage of.
You and I could start off as clumsily as we possibly could. And
Yeah.
This show will succeed based on the energy of the rocket fuel that we have in the booster, which I call the green room.
Let's start out by let's make a new friend in Hollywood. Let's talk to our new friend. She's here. You may recognize her from the recent hit Family in Pieces. God damn it, I don't watch TV anymore. Life in Pieces. Go fuck yourself, America. No, she's wonderful. We're going to talk to her about life and acting. Please welcome Zoe Lister Jr. Jones. Lister Jr. Jr. That's it. Sit in that one. Yeah, we need to take 10 minutes to talk about what I just did.
Hello, Zoe.
Zoe Lister Jr.
I like that a lot better than my name.
Isn't Tiny Lister Jr.? That's the guy that's like the Zeus guy that like he does the pecs like it's an 80s thing.
Whoa.
Zoe Lister Jr.
Yeah.
How's your dad? The
I'm
infamous
Tiny
Zoe
Lister
Lister. Zoe Lister Jones.
Yeah.
Thank
Tiny
you for
Lister
coming.
Jones.
Don't confuse me.
I'm Tiny Lister Jones.
All right, here's the next thing I'm going to get wrong. The most recent project that you've done is this movie, and it's called Consumed.
Very good.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Called it Consumption 8 times.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Which is the combination of being an alcoholic who works.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, the workaholic covers the scent of the alcohol. People are like, well, he's getting shit done. He can't be that drunk. Yeah. Consumed it's a horror movie?
It's a dramatic thriller, but it has some horrifying elements. It takes place in the world of genetically modified organisms.
Is this a film that you wrote or you're acting in?
I co-wrote it with my husband and co-produced it and act in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a workaholic. Do you also drink, or are you just?
I don't drink.
But you just work a lot.
I work a lot.
That's good.
I vape.
Do you not drink
You're a vapeaholic.
Because you used to, or because people that raised you did?
No. Well, I did used to. People who raised me also did. But I just prefer that vape life. I don't know.
All right. It's better for your skin. It's better. It makes it less puffy.
Yeah, less puffy.
I'm turning into
there's
Shatner.
Like no hangovers.
Once you notice it, it's too late. I'm like, oh, I drank for 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you could be like, oh, I'm gonna now start eating wheat thins.
Yeah.
There's no reverse.
I like that in this day and age, wheat thins are like the healthiest thing you can think of.
I'm not.
I like wheat thins for me are like dessert.
Well, all right.
It's okay.
It's not a competition.
Zoe, when you're living that vape life, do you not get the munchies and want a snack?
I do, but I keep all wheat thins out of my house.
The wheat thins are they're not a.
I don't think wheat thins are even in production anymore. Are they?
They absolutely are, and I know that they're not healthy, but there is such a holdover from the '80s culture where there was such a thing as it was like the font suggested health.
Yeah, I know.
It's like beautiful, radiant. There's like wheat. Like there's the stalk of wheat, and then the other word is thin. You could do that in the 80s, and people would just be like, "Look, this is a good faith agreement. Like, why would a box lie to me?"
Yeah. Did wheat thins have like the pictures on the back with all the different like toppings you could? Oh, that was Triscuits. Oh, those were really nasty. Yeah, no, wheat thins were delicious.
No, Triscuits are better than wheat. They're both good. I like them both.
A
Triscuit.
Well, we found out what our show's about.
I will
Triscuits are fucking garbage. Oh, we tapped into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
this should be Bernie's new platform. He's got the youth.
All right, so when you're being a sensible vape snacker, what do you munch on?
A variety of like gluten-free snack items. No wheat.
Did you find out? Did you gauge and go, oh shit, I'm celiac? Is that what it's called?
No, I'm not celiac. I'm like, I have a sensitivity. And like when you go to a restaurant, you say like, I don't eat gluten. They're always like, is it an allergy? And they're,
they're calling you out.
And
That's like when you go to the restaurant and go, table for 5, and there's only 2 of you, and they're like, are they all here? Okay.
I'm 3 of them. No. So I don't have celiac. That's like legit.
Well,
I'm an actress. I make shit up and then like make my life harder.
But the gluten thing, we don't have to talk about this all night. But but you're a good person to talk to about it because you're God damn it, Harmon, get your shit together. The reason why it's like in the zeitgeist is because you don't have to be allergic to it in order to possibly benefit from cutting it out.
Correct. Yeah. There are a lot of people with gluten sensitivities. There's a lot of pesticides on wheat, and people have.
But even if you don't have a sensitivity, I guess that's my question. Like, it's not about we're all finding out. Some of us have reactions to it. Is it more like carbs, where we're like, we cracked the code?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's like the whole like paleo craze where you like cut out starches too. But like that's been going on. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna be thin, you don't eat wheat, which is why wheat thins are just a terrible snack.
And now that we look back at it, it's like, of course that's what they were. They knew that in the boardroom. They're like, we shouldn't call it wheat fats. It's going to make them fat.
That's why I like a Triscuit, because it doesn't try to fucking lie to you.
Fuck Triscuits.
A Triscuit names itself as a mythical character. A Triscuit.
When they were coming up with the name Marlboro, they weren't like, what sounds the most like cancer?
Yeah.
What we want to drive home is what's going to happen. No, they want to whisk you away.
Yeah.
Cool.
But Triscuit is a biscuit that's Trisc? Like, what is it? Well, how do they get that name?
I bet it's I bet my guess. 3 forms of fucking something.
Yeah.
Like, do you get 3 forms of protein?
Yeah.
You got your breads and your cereals and your grains. I'll bet you $1 million. No, I won't bet you $1 million.
No, bet me $1 million.
No, I did not bet you $1 million.
But they also have to be kind of tying into the tisket a tasket, right? Like that right? Like
shit. No, that's it.
But why the R then? Why the Trisket? Why not just
I'm going
a tisket?
back to my. I bet on the back of a Trisket box, I bet there's like a weird fucking triangle where there's like a basket of bread and then like a bundle of wheat and then like a chicken with a bicycle or something, and it's like. And it's like you get all 3, and it's like it's good for you. And then there's probably like a woman in a leotard like doing the splits.
Yeah.
This is my guess.
No, I think
actually that stopped being my
on.
guess and turned into me just creating pornography for myself.
Sure. Yeah.
And then there's like a guy in a Superman costume just watching from the corner.
He's watching the chicken on the bicycle, though.
Yeah. No, there's a dotted line, and if it stops halfway, and if you like, they discerning consumers of Triscuits are like, no, he's into the chicken.
Yeah, no, that's his game. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was so you mentioned vaping. Is it like we respect any privacy you want? You're a new friend. Do you want to? Can we talk about pot for a little bit?
We can talk about pot.
So sativa, indica. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Well, you are. You're just trying to figure it out?
But I'm 43 years old, smoking pot since I was 18, but I don't know which is the one that makes me check my pulse and don't get high anymore on my.
Yeah, sativa's the upper, and indica's like to be a little sleepier.
I'm in the process of an experiment, and I did the first half of it. I went to a party, and I've talked to my girlfriend about this because she vapes like you.
Oh yeah.
She's part of this whippersnapper vaping generation.
Yeah.
And where is it? Oh shit! I'll never. Pot research. Okay, here we go. So I started. So this is the first half because this is cool. It's a 8:38 p.m. sativa, big hit Blue Dream. I think that's the kind of pot it is. At Animals Screening, El Cid. That's a restaurant here, and people love it.
It's
very uncomfortable. Anxious, constantly conscious of chest. 2 deep breaths helped. Had to stop breathing after noting / hallucinating the notion that people are watching me breathing. That's all 8:38.
Wow.
And then 842, it says, still same, little better. Doesn't even make sense. How can it still be the same and be a little
bit better?
Just say little better.
Yeah,
but he's high.
Yeah.
852, 10 minutes after that, this is the last injury. Just high. Really fucking high. As high as you can get without a net negative experience.
Without a negative
and then
experience.
A capital M. I was going to also.
Yeah.
I think I started having fun at that point.
Right.
That
You're like,
sense.
fuck this.
But that's what it. So it looks like, and that was my estimation. It's like, and when I think getting high on pot is worth what happens to me often, which is this 838 to 852. I'm bad at math.
Yep.
Are you good at it?
No, of course not.
Okay, all right. What? Say what?
14 minutes.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's even better than I thought. It's 14 minutes of like I'm checking my pulse and like I'm worried that everyone knows I'm high.
Yep.
And that I'm too old to be getting high.
But then you mellowed into it and you had a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pot's the best. Like it's just so much better than alcohol, because alcohol, which you're seeing me on, it's
right. Right.
Like just like killing yourself, like you're just slowly falling asleep in front of and making it everyone else's problem.
Zoe, did you say which one you prefer, the sativa or indica?
I prefer sativa.
Yeah.
I don't need help.
And so
sleeping.
you're saying the idea, because I'm glad you didn't say head high, body high, which has never meant anything. Because if your head was high, your body would freak out, and vice versa, for sure.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm processing that.
If your body's high, my head's going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, totally.
I don't want a clear head if my body's high.
But I think doesn't body high include head? Isn't that like?
I think the people using the phrases head high and body high are so used to being high that they don't know what it's like to be bad high. Anybody who can get bad high is like, and whose life is, they're like head high, body high. Jesus Christ, fucking, what are you talking about? You're scaring me even more. Foot high, arm high.
It's the worst show to not have Spencer here tonight. He would settle this for us. We have no Spencer tonight.
No, it's punishment. He should not take off.
I like that you're like, though. I think a real-time documentation is cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend said, "Well, just do both and like let's figure it out." And it was like, okay, but we have to spread it out over days. So
that's sativa.
That's sativa.
So you haven't done the indica.
Right, I have not. I haven't done the experiment yet. And then of course there's a million flavors and stuff. But
yeah.
See, for me, like I'm such a lightweight with marijuana. I can only do sativa and operate. Like if I do indica, like heavy stuff, I hang out with people like Greg Proops. As he says, he gets his weed from Yoda. His weed is wild, and like if I give his joint a stern glance, I'm fucked up. So like I'll do it like if we're on the bus, like a tour bus for like 8 hours where I don't have to do anything at all. But he can get up and talk, and he's articulate and stuff like that. I'm completely wiped out by indica. Sativa, I can kind of get by. But I still just want to sit down and eat Triscuits.
Boo!
The aristocrat of crackers.
Tired of not being able to eat a box? Sink your teeth into the cold, hard, croissant flavor of Triscuits. Oh, have Sam Elliott do a Triscuits commercial.
Hello, I'm Sam Elliott for Triscuits.
It's a new feature, Zoe.
I'm into it.
The wheat thin is for pussies. But the Triscuit holds up to the cold, hard salami that you're used to.
I don't fucking...
No, it's better. I'm sorry, I put you on the spot.
Well, that's the job.
It should be like Sam Elliott for pussy.
For pussy.
It should be it's funnier.
Hello, I'm Sam Elliott for pussy.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I come home from a long day on the range, I like to take a nice pussy, put it on a Triscuit.
All right, he snuck it in. Synergy.
He puts the pussy on the Triscuit?
He puts the pussy on the Triscuit.
Wow.
Because the Triscuit can stand up to whatever you want to put on it.
As I understand it, and I don't know his
You
own
can't
business.
put a pussy on a Ritz, it'll shatter. Triscuit has that lattice structure to it that can take what you fucking give it.
Put your pussy on a cracker that can hold it.
That should be Hillary's new platform.
I put my pussy on a Triscuit, or I get the hose again. It's there's Silence of the Lambs. You just mentioned Hillary Clinton, so that was the other uncomfortable place we could not go because politics are so fucking boring.
I know.
But I just saw an article that I found absolutely fascinating, but I'm not allowed to find it that fascinating because I'm a fucking dude, and like my fascination will bleed over into perceived agenda, which I do not have.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I'm seething with agenda, but my agenda is like I love women and hope they love me and wish that they would fucking like wish them all the best. So that's my agenda. Like I was trying to impress people, but like therefore I found it absolutely fascinating. That did you see this like? Maybe it's overhyped, but Madeleine Albright and Gloria Steinem, who are these like sort of like, you know, heroes of the dichotomies are clashing because it's like, oh, what's more progressive, being out of touch or being a woman? Because it was essentially like they were. I would use the verb Cosbying if that didn't now mean something else. Before, like it meant what it means now. It was like they were kind of like. They were like, you whippersnappers, you don't know what you're doing. Right. Like you're fucking up. Why are you backing Bernie Sanders? And there's been like what a lot of the sensationalized like out of context pieces are like these like very stately, like really respected power women from a much older generation appearing on talk shows. And I can't remember who it was that was on the Bill Maher show. That said like
with Gloria Steinem.
Was it her?
She was on.
So it said like I think some of these young ladies are backing Bernie Sanders because that's where the boys are. Yeah. Like that they're. I don't know if that's not a quote.
My dad told me today that there's something called Bernie Boys or something, or Bernie Bros. The Bernie Bros. Is this a thing? And like
that's the guys who dress up like ponies.
That's right.
Bronies.
Yeah. That's right.
Go ahead.
But no, that they're like that. There's this now like contingent of Bernie supporters who are like, I don't know,
who maybe
misogynist or something. They're saying that they're like, is that the thing? And yeah.
Calling them that, but a lot of people are like, that doesn't exist. You just
right.
exist by saying the word and it's clever and it's stupid.
I heard only those two lines, the Gloria Steinem line about the girls just going where the boys are for Bernie. I've only heard that quote taken just alone. So I don't know what led up to that or what followed that.
Which is an important part of the story. Right. That's which I'm trying to own up to.
And in the
that it's out of context, and that you're talking about somebody talking for a half hour.
It certainly doesn't sound like Gloria Steinem, who's just one of the most famous and awesome feminists of all time.
She's certainly. So I don't think anyone would want to be quoted as saying that.
Yeah.
But I do find that it's a fascinating concept. I guess that's it. I was like, as a dude, if I was just up here, I find this fascinating. It's like, oh yeah, but what's your angle? What are you trying to prove? That feminism is full of shit because women are going to keep fighting each other?
She's too smart to have said that and meant. Now, Lee on the front row is shaking her head. You think she actually misspoke and said some terrible shit? Well, grab a mic. So just say real quick, Leah. This is Lee, everybody.
Hi. Yeah, I listened to it, and it was just she was talking really quickly to Bill Maher, so she just wasn't thinking, kind of, and so she was completely sincere, and it wasn't really attached to anything, unfortunately. And everything else she was saying, I was totally agreeing with. And the point she was kind of making, I think, is that she was talking, like, she was at the beginning of the feminist movement, and so she was saying, like, at the beginning it was just a handful of us, and we were like the crazy outsider ladies. And so she was saying, now it's everyone. Now it's like a pretty common movement. And so if you were around at the beginning of the feminist movement, the idea of a female being president is so exciting to me right now because I'm fucking 27. And like there hasn't been a female president, and if Hillary's not president, maybe I'm going to be fucking 50 before there's a president. And so that's kind of the point she was making. But no, she just literally, it was incredibly offensive, and there's not really a way to defend it at all, other than that's the point I think she was making, was that she fought so hard, to just try to get women to where they are, and so then these young women who have just been born into this kind of perceived state of privilege, don't understand what a huge deal it is that we even have a woman in the fucking running right now. And I love Bernie. I love fucking Bernie. I love that he's going around saying all this crazy shit. It's lots of fun.
You also love a nice, cool Coors Light.
I've been drinking all day. I've been at a Super Bowl party, yo.
There's no better way to wash down a Triscuit.
No, No, I'm a wheat thin girl, Jeff.
After I've eaten
No, but
that pussy
unfortunately,
Triscuit,
it was
I
just.
go for the bullet.
It was just horribly offensive. It was just like totally out of line.
Can you say because I can't?
It was just offensive.
Let me sit back and be fascinated by it. So you're a 27-year-old girl. You don't speak on behalf of all women, but you are at least
not at all.
You talk about what's offensive about it. Like I think I know, but if I pontificate about it, I sound like a fucking AM radio DJ with some kind of weird agenda.
Well, it's just absurd because what we're just supposed to like Hillary because she has a vagina, which is what I just said is partly why I want her to be president because I deserve it. Just the same way like people have talked about how Chris Rock said that there was like a black president, and so that's changed things. So now like little black boys can be like, I could be president, which they didn't have before.
Right, we talked to Rhea
I'm
Butcher
still a
about
woman.
that.
I've never had that. And I want that. And I want my children to have that. And I want it as soon as fucking possible. And so I am voting with my pussy. And I understand that that's like inappropriate. And I also enjoy Bernie, and I like that he's running around, you know.
Well, so you're
saying everyone gets a pony. That's fun.
You're trusting us with the information that you are voting for Hillary, and you are doing it for that reason.
Well, I also just dig her. I think she's like a real groovy lady, you know?
And I don't think when we talked when Rhea Butcher was up here, like I think
she said a similar thing
to the basically, yeah. Well, it's like because it's like
yeah, she was the one.
Like,
I think
what the fuck does
that.
a president do if from top to bottom on the list of things that they accomplish that are the most effective? Probably number one has to do with symbology and stuff. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
all right. Well, look.
But why it was so offensive, which is like incredibly obvious, is no one's saying that like men are voting for Bernie because he has a dick and everyone has a dick. Fucking Rob Schraub, god damn it.
Well,
he's so handsome and fun. That was my point. I've been drinking all day. I don't know if I said that already. Sorry, everyone.
No, it was. Tell me, Leah. Was Gloria? Is she pro Hillary?
Yeah, yeah, she is.
And so she's. Do you think she's saying that like to kind of like say like, hey, like these like is she like straight out saying, yeah, these women that are voting for Bernie, they're just doing it to get laid, but the real women, the real feminists are over there on Hillary's side. Is that what she's saying?
The way that I would, most optimistically interpret it was what I already said, was that she was around for the beginning of the movement where everyone was like, you should be barefoot and fucking pregnant. And now we've come such a long way in America where it's more insidious, the hatred of women. Like you can't just overtly see it.
It's been stirred in.
It still exists in a very potent way, but you can't just point at it and be like, he just said be barefoot and pregnant.
Because we do need to have a woman president as soon as possible, because it's been, we've had 48 or 49 in a row. The idea that she has Madeleine Albright saying there's a special place in hell for women that don't.
Okay, so you saw this too.
Don't look after the women. And Gloria Steinem's like, yeah, you guys are all being a bunch of dicks. Like fucking get on board.
But by the way,
exactly.
That to me, like I don't mind that. I think that's all right, because like fucking whatever it takes.
Shouldn't they be? It's like I hate to make obvious allegory, but like when you talk about groups and you talk about interest and you talk about all this shit, the alienation versus unification and stuff, and I'm a straight white fat male. Like I'm just looking at all the rest of it. But if a 70-year-old Black Panther said, used like really rough and tumble in or out language, would you fault it as much? And so that was the other facet. That's why I was like, I'm so fascinated with this story, because I'm like, wait, how am I being fed this on my iPhone next to Amber Alerts? Is there already a fucking like hamster bottle in place where I'm being told like it's the easiest information to get into my mouth that women are fighting again? Like boy, are they ever gonna get along or what?
Honestly, and I've been drinking all day, so I can't believe I'm saying this in front of an audience, but like I feel like this weird pushback towards Hillary, and I understand that like no, Jeff, this is all I have. You have the bottle of vodka. This isn't fair.
I don't have anything.
Jeff, there's a bottle of vodka. Right?
I was gonna steal your beer, but it's warm as.
Yeah. Dan, could you maybe pour me some vodka while I continue to?
Yeah, but we gotta
talk. But okay, so like it best intentions is what Jeff was saying.
How many drinks would you say you've had today? Like
a plethora.
Like all beer? Have you been doing spirits?
No, it's been like
Shots?
vodka. It's been vodka.
All right, come on.
It's gonna continue.
She's not
to be
Truman
vodka.
Capote. Who cares? Let's talk to Zoe Lister.
I'm still making good, lucid points.
No, you are. Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, that was your drink.
All right, let's.
Yeah. So
No, that
okay.
was- that was the one for your down
most
homie. I'll give you yours.
optimistically, the way I choose to view what her intention was, which obviously no one's going to talk about, is just that she's fought so hard for like just even the chance, even like an inkling that we could ever have a woman president. And so to her, it's just like appalling that 18-year-old women would be like, I like Bernie because he makes all these great points and he's not part of like this corrupt system, which is all fantastic reasons to vote for him. And so that's the most genuine, positive way you can view her statements. And I totally understand that, like, we need a fucking woman president as soon as possible. And Gloria Steinem is just like viewing these 18-year-old women being for Bernie as being like, what are you fucking doing? Like, we need a woman president. Like, you don't understand what you're doing. But then the fact that she said that they're voting for her because they want to impress the boys is so incredibly offensive. Because why aren't the boys trying to impress us? If anything, like, the 18-year-old boys are trying so hard to get pussy that, like, I have to try negative amount. I'm 27 now. I've tried negative amount to get dick my entire life. Well, I've watched men try, like, 1,000,000 times more than me to get pussy. And so why would women be voting for Bernie? What? Sorry.
No, I was just asking what cracker you think he put dick on.
To me,
Wheat Thins, the best cracker of all.
I would go lateral and put it, slide it between an inverted pair of baked Pringles.
Yeah, Pringles.
Here's your drink.
Pringles.
Let's have a hand for our election correspondent.
Leah! She's been drinking all day. She's got a room temperature Coors Light.
Thank you. Yeah, so it was offensive, but
All right,
I don't think she meant it that way.
I don't. Let's not think of it as losing a Leah. Let's think of it as gaining a Rob Schraub.
I'm pretty sure you guys forgot I came tonight. I'm pretty sure you guys forgot I was in the back
we
room.
were saving you like a secret weapon.
I think you guys forgot that I was here.
Can we wrap things up with Zoe so that we can focus on you?
Zoe, your name means life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that from TC 2000, the Billy Blank's post-apocalyptic movie from the 90s, direct-to-video. You should watch that.
Really?
Yeah, you should check it out. You would really like it.
Is the protagonist named Zoe?
No, no. His name is TC 2000.
TC2000,
But
okay.
there's a lady in there named Zoe, and Billy Blank says, "Your name means life." It's actually a part. That's how I learned that.
Is it a Greek root? What is it?
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. My mom, when I was born, she studied Kabbalah, and so
Kabbalah.
Oh God, more cops
I haven't
need to learn
seen
Kabbalah for sure.
She studied Kabbalah, and I was going to call it like Kabbalah, but I don't. Then anyway. Yeah, she studied that, and you're not supposed to give your kid a name for a week.
Oh.
And you're supposed to name it the shittiest name you can think of so that, like, the angel of death passes over.
I love this.
Yeah, so she named me Dirt Pan. Which I should have kept.
In English, or there was a Greek version of that?
No, in English. Yeah, we're not Greek. We're not even
Pan?
Greek. Yeah, just Dirt Pan.
So for a week they call you,
This was
hey,
in New
Dirt
York.
Pan, pooped her pants
Yeah,
again.
Dirt-
God,
yeah,
I
Dirt
love
Pan.
that's so amazing. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. I mean, she might have made that like, Kabbalah law up.
She just blamed it on Kabbalah.
I still believe that's why. Yeah.
She was just doing her own Pippi Longstocking society, and she's like, it's Kabbalah.
Yeah, all of her abusive tendencies she blames
I
on
think that's
Kabbalah.
amazing.
And then after a week, she goes, okay, you're not Dirt Pan, you're Life.
Right. Yeah. Well, from Dirt Pan comes life.
Oh, but
Yeah,
that's
isn't that
so
weird?
great because my cat's name is Fiv, which is FIV, because I didn't want to fall in love with her because I was told she had FIV, which I thought was like HIV, and I thought my cat, I rescued this cat, and I was like, I don't want to get attached, and like we just started calling it FIV or Fiv, and then then we found out FIV is not that big a deal.
Oh.
But it was like,
so
but there
sweet.
was a ritual there where it was like, oh, this time went by
Yeah.
where you were like actively saying, and this like goes back to ancient Greece and whatever, like Oedipus.
Detaching.
Oedipus's name is derived from the fact that his feet were big it was because they tied your feet together when they would lay you on a rock for the wolves, which was a Greek abortion. Like they would just go, fuck this kid.
That'd be a name.
Greek abortion?
Yeah. Instead of dirt pan?
Yeah.
It's like a Jay Leno desk piece. Okay, it's time to do some Greek abortions. Okay, this one comes to us from the Acropolis. Looks like a third trimester. Anyways, but that idea that there's like a spirit passing over, and then there's a point where it's like, oh, this thing's for keeps. I love that you would have a kid and be like, you're a piece of shit. Your name's Shitface, and you're like trying to trick the demons. Oh, that's a shit face. I don't want that. And then you're like, the coast is clear. You're Theodore. I fucking love that. Totally. I love that so much.
Yeah, and then she couldn't think of a name. So I think probably the dirt pan was prolonged longer than it should have been. But that's why where she got Zoe was like she was at the back of the baby name book, and she was like, fuck it.
They literally referred to you for the first week like your mom and dad were calling you dirt pan, that's your handle for.
I mean, I think so. I don't have memories that early, but I think so.
That's what you end up doing with kids anyway, though. Like they all have like these little names, like they're like, hey, little Nug Nug, you know. Yeah. Like, and it's like, why am I Nug Nug? Well, you used to eat cat shit out of the fucking vent, and you'd go Nug Nug, and you'd have shit all over your face, and we were like, you're a piece of shit. That's why I love it, is because it's like an organic thing that happens where you're like, you're garbage.
Totally.
You're a rugrat.
So many people are just like, I mean, hopefully giving you so much affection and worshiping you. You got to give them a shitty name for it.
I used to call my pacifier my nunny.
I mean, that seems like fine information.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to not say that.
That checks out, yeah.
How long did you have your pacifier, Rob? Like until what age?
Way too long.
Like till what age? Do you know?
12.
No.
To the point where
way too long.
By the time it was taken away from him, its name was Nunny Anastasia Henderson III.
Yeah. Like my mom kept throwing it away. I would dig it out of the garbage and be walking around with the house like, ain't nothing but a thing, just sucking on it.
I had a Banky that I didn't want to part with. Banky.
Like a blanket.
Like a little blanket.
Yeah. So mine makes more sense.
Well, that's from Mr. Mom.
That wasn't a movie when I had my Banky.
Was it? They called it a Banky in Mr. Mom.
Okay, well, let's assume
mine wasn't ripped off. I actually, my nunny was, I don't remember, that was original.
So, did you have a Binky or a Whoopee or anything like that?
No, I didn't have any of those things.
You had a dirt pan?
Yeah.
She was a dirt pan.
I was a dirt pan, yeah. Right. I didn't need anything.
What is a dirt pan?
Yeah, why do you need a pan to collect dirt?
Well, when you sweep, like a dust pan.
Dust pan.
But I think she thought that dirt pan was even, like...
Yeah, like a bucket of shit. Yeah, why would you have a bucket of shit? Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. It's like worthless. That's the point.
So if dust isn't that bad.
So if your parents' friends that are also into Kabbalah come over and like, hey, I've got shit for brains. And
it's like, the best. It's a fucking best. That's what really happens anyway. When your friends have kids and they're like, do you want to say hi to fucking shit fuck? That's what really happens with your kids, right? That's what we all do.
Just name them like Little Life Ruiner.
Yeah, something like yes. But like
broken dreams.
Yeah.
But we always make those jokes.
Ruined
like
career.
You go over to your friend's house and you have a 6-pack and
I'll never be a ballerina.
You want to look at little fuck face?
Yeah.
It's all we all talk that way about the little kids.
Yeah. Paused dream.
Paused dream. Oh yeah.
It's sort of like a slam poetry thing going on.
Consumed.
Yes.
Slam poetry would be a great
all
name
we
for
learned
it.
about it is that you wrote it and produced it, and your husband, who I met backstage, directed it and produced it. So the independent filmmaking.
Yes.
Where are you at with this? Where's this movie?
Well. Where's this movie? It's coming out on iTunes and digital platforms March 22nd. So
no theatrical release?
We did this cool thing with this company called Gather, which is called Theatrical on Demand, which is kind of like where indie filmmakers are like headed a lot of the time because basically it's like crowdsourcing a theatrical release. So you're not relying on a distribution company to like put it in a few theaters and then like be up against huge tentpole movies. Does that then
allow the it to be only in theaters where there is a demand.
Right. So, and that's still, you can still see the movie that way. That'll be going on for the next few months too. If you just go to the movie's website, consumedthemovie.com, you basically see, like, anywhere in the country, you can type in where you are, and you can see if there's a scrning, and if 60 people sign up, the screening happens.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the way it should
That's
go
really
at this
cool.
point.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, that's the way it should go, especially there's so much content, like so many people are making movies that there's just not enough, like,
Well, also, it's
room
always
for-
this tiered thing. Like, we're still living in this old world thing.
Yeah.
The people who just want to make their movie and distribute it, which is totally great. It's like, but we're all like drawn into this whole theatrical distribution thing, and there's this really old system where it's a little bit based on making you ashamed of, like, how many people want to come out and watch your movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of like it's like, oh, we'll go to the 20 cities, these 3 cities, and based on how they perform, then we'll try to 5 cities, and then we'll do 7
exactly.
cities. Bad news, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be that way in a world where you can George Clooney can get online and go, if 3 people give me $1 for AIDS research, I'll cut my mustache off
Right.
and put a shoe on my head. Like, it's like everything's
Right.
real time now. Like,
Totally.
if everyone's
Yeah.
picking on people for how they fly or don't fly first class, you don't have to.
Yeah, no, yeah. It democratizes the process in
Yeah.
a really cool way, which is what, like, art should be about.
How did you guys meet? How did you and Zoe?
We were just like in the back room there, and I said, "Hey, I'm Rob. I'm in the show," and you know, it's you know,
kind of went from there.
Look, I'm a
No.
straight shooter. I don't know her from
Nope.
Adam.
Really,
No.
really.
Yeah. This
Never met her.
It's a blind date.
I love it.
Yeah.
Does your husband know about this?
He's here. He's into it.
Shh, no, come, don't.
Now, is he the Jones, or and you're the Lister?
No,
or
my mom's Lister and my dad's Jones. My mom didn't want to take my dad's name.
Whispers. Is your dad renowned in the industry?
No.
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 That's what I thought.
No, his name is his name's Bill Jones, which is a very common name. He's a conceptual photographer in New York.
Oh,
Not
he's renowned in that field.
sure.
Is he renowned or not? I demand to know.
Is that like a qualification to be on this podcast?
Yeah, one of your
just
parents has to be
nepotism.
renowned.
Yeah.
We have to be able to trace renownment.
That seems to actually be like a big deal.
No, the truth is, remember when we had Colin Hanks on?
Who's on my show? He plays my husband on
Yeah.
TV.
So there you go. That's the connection. So
I love Men at Work.
that's all right. Anyways, you have a hard out. You have a 4 a.m. call.
I do, yeah.
That's
yeah.
Colin Hay.
It's
Robin.
criminal
Yeah.
that you're here from the union
Yeah.
standpoint.
What?
I could
Colin
get
Hay.
arrested.
Totally.
What, Jeff?
Colin Hay is who you're thinking of.
What? Into the mic, please. What?
You're thinking of Colin Hay from
For
Men at Work.
Men at what?
Rob and I are doing a sketch show at.
Right now.
You have a 4 a.m. call here in town?
No, I have a 5 a.m. call, so I have to get up like around 4.
Yeah.
Zoe Lister Jones, to our handful of listeners that want to go find Consumed.
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, but here's your tell them
Oh,
why
great.
to do it. I guess.
Why?
ConsumeTheMovie.com.
ConsumeTheMovie.com. It's cool. It's like harkens back to like 70s thrillers where people talked about real shit that's going on in the world, and
Where the bad guy was the
GMOs
environment,
are some real shit. Yeah.
like the Prophecy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not the Christopher
Yeah.
Walken one. The Prophecy with the
The
guy.
mutant bear.
Or like Frogs with Sam Elliott
Yes.
and Ray Milland.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it's exactly
yes.
like frogs.
With all due respect, I don't think we're going to see any of them again. Not alive, anyway.
Hey, Sam Elliott, do a
Yeah.
commercial for Zoe Lister Jones.
Oh God.
If you like Triscuits, well, I know exactly what to put on it.
Oh.
She's tall. She's
Not
pale.
tall. I am pale.
She's lean. She may or may not wear socks. I can't tell, but
Probably like, yeah.
They're socks.
she hides her socks. But she's not hiding a new movie called Consume. Unlike her socks, you can find that online at ConsumeTheMovie.com.
All right, Zoe Lister
That's
Jones,
awesome.
thanks for coming by. Good luck. Well, All right, now you can come up and sit up here.
Not until you introduce me.
I don't want him to not come to the show, but also it's just like I want.
He's being petulant tonight.
I was like,
You guys made me wait. I went to the bathroom twice.
Dan, Rob, the headliner waits to come on last. Like maybe we're saving
you want me
for
to
like.
bring you up first, and then in the middle of it, I've done that before. I've brought you up first, and then I've brought up some guy. I go like, "Oh, our next guest has like a weird feeling in his arm, and he's worried it might be serious." And then it's like you're fucking eating fucking peanuts, and it's like it becomes like a sketch, and I'm like, I
got nothing to do up there. I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there like a boob, man. I don't want to be a boob.
Look,
I want to just sitting there, you know. And my back hurts, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you chose to sit in a weird like
chair.
Vice principal's.
How many chairs do you? There's not much of a selection. That's the principal way of doing it. Is the most comfortable.
Our next guest is popular with listeners.
Let's welcome Rob from the side of the stage to the center of the stage, Rob Schraub. I think it's better for camera if you sit in one of the more central chairs.
I think Jeff is way too low in this. I've been watching the monitor. You're too low, man. You need to be up.
I think I have too much. This
is a big thing to get around.
A giant piece of furniture.
Yeah,
but also
you need to
there's a leg thing. If I sit here, I can't get my leg in there.
Right.
I have to be because there's a big drawer system.
Will you do something about this?
If this show required doing things about, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yes.
I'm a busy man.
Our logo would be up and not a Peanuts painting.
By the way, I was told this cost $1,400. Not to throw it under the bus. It's beautiful. I just think it's. I think it's interesting because it makes me. Because when they said that to me, they said the painting directly behind you cost $1,400.
$1,400.
I was like, well, I assume all paintings are $1,400. Isn't that why people paint them? In the time it took me to smear shit on a canvas, I'd make $1,400. Too far? Okay. All right. Harmon lost them.
So you don't do a spit take.
I assumed you were all a bunch of Hemingways.
Hemingway, the great painter.
What art doesn't
Hemingway.
cost $1,400? What art costs $7.95?
What art cost more than $70?
Dan, what's your favorite Hemingway painting, Dan?
Out of what? How much does a Hemingway?
Yeah, let's all watch this. You pour that in there.
Now, after Dan mentioned that the painting is expensive behind, Rob has moved closer to it. And it is.
He blocks it. He wants to block it.
Yeah, because it costs money to have it on the air.
No, because it's an artist getting attention.
That is true. That is true. And because it costs I don't think I've ever gotten $1,400.
Have you ever done
anything I've drawn?
Have you ever done canvases like acrylics or oils or anything, Rob? Like on a larger format?
Maybe in high school.
Yeah.
Would you do one tonight?
Yes.
But okay. All right. Sorry. I'm not doing a good job tonight.
No.
And I'm not ashamed. All right. Rob.
What was your favorite sketch? When I first met Rob and Dan, I walked into a Comedy Sports improv festival tournament in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Don't do this.
And I'd heard that there was a couple famous like squads, teams. Ethan, are you filming the whole thing?
No, the whole thing.
All right. Well, he's had his camera up the whole time. All right.
It's distracting. Yeah.
It's cheaper than paying for it.
But he paid to get. It's more expensive to sit where he's sitting.
It costs twice as much to get into the show.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'd heard that the New York team was the Burt Firstners. That was like those guys were supposed to be like I came from the LA team, which is hodgepodge of people, and I was one of the couple younger like the whippersnappers on the team.
Right.
But the Milwaukee team had the sketch group, a side group called the Dead Alewives, and that included Rob and Dan and several others. And the Burt Firstners were the side group of the New York team. So I came into a festival very freaked out and nervous because I'd only done comedy sports, I think, 8 times or something like that. Not that many times.
9/11.
9/11.
Okay, wait. Can you put a pin? You gotta put a pin.
Okay. Pin.
I texted Bob Saget because I had a picture on my watch of Bob Saget's face because it came up.
Why was that picture on your watch to begin with?
I'll explain that in a second.
Okay.
But there was my Apple Watch, when its software got updated, allowed you to have a photo as the watch face. And I at 9:11 in the morning.
That's great.
I know, leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
I went like this one morning, 2 days, 3 days ago, and Bob Saget's face came up, and it said 9/11. And I very quickly took a photo of it, and I tweeted it to you.
Yeah, I saw that.
For obvious reasons. Spencer, he's part of the family. Justin Roiland, who is the one who took a picture of Bob Saget's face from the cover of, I think, People. And
that's why that was you selected that as your...
everybody had a reason. And Bob Saget. I sent it to Bob Saget as well because it's Bob Saget.
Are you guys palsy-walsy?
No,
Okay.
I don't know him. Okay. I said good morning and
I saw that.
Halfway through the day, Bob Saget tweeted, he responded and said, "I am honored." And then he did a bit about you're probably the only person that wants to look at my face in the morning or something like that. And everybody was like, Bob Saget tweeted, he tweeted you back, and I was like, oh, that's great. Where is that? I'm going to retweet his tweeting, twat. And I'm like scrolling, and I was like, where is it? Wait, where is it? What happened? Where'd it go?
He took it down.
And then everybody was like, wait, what is it? Yeah, no, it was him. What was it? A fake account? No, it wasn't. He deleted it. He deleted it
because he realized after the fact that
it was a 9/11 joke.
Yeah. He saw his face and didn't see 9/11. Then later on goes, oh.
And so now, and so then it makes me hate him, right? Doesn't it make you hate a person?
Hate might be coming a little hard.
Well, it doesn't make you love him, does it?
Well, also, he's famous for having one of the bluest, most dark, dirty stand-ups in the world.
Like, when he said it, I'm honored. And I was like, okay, it's glib and stuff, but it was like...
Maybe he is a big, he works for a major, first responders charity or something like that.
Oh, no, what if one of his family died in 9/11?
Yeah.
Do you know for a fact that he was the one that deleted it?
What do you mean, sir?
You saying somebody else runs Bob Saget's Twitter?
No, because you tweeted. Oh, you're saying he deleted off his...
Yeah, the tweet was deleted.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
still, okay.
There's a manic depressive in the front row. Rather than explain everything you asked, it's the quickest way. It's a crazy person. He's got Kleenex boxes on his feet and there's a dog skull around his chest.
Did you fire back at Saget about this?
No, but I sent a photo. I had Justin because at 9:11 p.m. there was Justin tweeted
Let's all
him.
do it every day now. Let's just make that a thing.
That's what I started thinking.
Yeah.
Is maybe it could be a thing, but then I forgot about it.
I mean, I would say if you want to, just if you're listening, if you want to.
But I think I think maybe someone from Netflix called him and said, "Knock it off, knock it off." I said, "What? No, I laughed. What? It's great." And he's like, "That's a 9/11 joke. Look at the time, you narcissist. Look at the number above your head." But I think it makes me feel like maybe he had something to do with 9/11. Because why would you
Yeah, because the statute of limitations still hasn't run out on that.
right? It was like what if you found?
Is Saget still under investigation? Because I know he was for a while.
I think he's eluded it.
Yeah.
And I think questions need to be raised. I think
this might go all the way to the top.
it starts with the people associating his face with 9/11. I'll tell you that. Anyways,
I'm
all right. Please, one of you was talking, and now talk more.
You were telling a story.
I was saying that I walked into a room and I saw it was like the first night I was there at Milwaukee Comedy Sports, and there was a sketch show happening called The Dead Alewives, and you two were on stage, and we would have been what, 25, 6, 7, 8, like around that age. I was 24. Rob, you're a few years older, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so they were up there doing it, and I sat down there, and I sat in the back, and I was completely bummed out. So like these guys are renegade. These guys are out there and like crazy and stuff like that. And then I wouldn't like talk to you guys because I was too afraid of you guys. But we all kind of found we all ended up hanging out. But do you guys remember? Was there a sketch, an Alewives sketch that was the two of you? Did you guys have a Bert and Ernie, Abbott and Costello kind of?
We had a Fred and Barney one that was pretty accurate.
What was it? What was that?
That was just like a post-apocalyptic Flintstones.
Fred, okay.
Yeah, you were Fred, of course.
But probably not funny, right?
Oh no, none of
Right.
those was funny.
So yeah, I mean, it's not like the dead parrot. We're not going to do anything.
Okay.
It's not going to be funny.
I mean, I don't remember any. I mean, like a post-apocalyptic. Kind of drunk.
That was all. Yeah, we're all very drunk.
I'm not saying I wasn't trying to pin you to pull out one of your sketches and do it.
But I think we should do a new sketch called
Oh boy.
The Drive-Through. Now that we're all back together.
Oi, get me some French fries.
He's in the other side of the car. He's English, so he's on the left side.
Get me some French fries.
Got it.
That's genius. Genius.
That's very good.
This sketch gets so much better though. That's what I love about it.
The payoff is so huge.
It goes places that you don't expect it to go. And that's what I love about the sketch. Yeah. Right.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, are you still open?
May I help you?
Yes. We'd like some French fries.
I'm sorry, we're not open right now.
You should have said that before you let us in.
Well, you didn't ask, did you?
Well,
Oi, ask him when they're open.
I'm sorry, mate. We're open for you, not for your friend who doesn't know what side to fucking drive the car on.
That's all right.
What would you like, Anne? What could I get you?
I'd like me some chips.
Oh, that's a fucking say, right? You gonna get some? You get chips, you can.
All right.
Oh, they'll be fucking chips.
And get me a
Fucking-
Dr.
You're
Pepper.
giant Dr. Pepper. He's he's a right un, isn't he? He's a fucking good un.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be swimming
Oh,
in giant
yeah.
fucking Dr.
Oh,
Pepper.
yeah.
Yeah. What would you
Oh.
fucking cunt
Oh,
spend like
cool.
his fucking?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give me that. Yeah. And what do you want?
do you guys have shakes?
I'm sorry, we're not open right. Oh, you still there? Oh, you will. Do we have shakes? Oh, yes, a fucking
Yeah.
question.
Oh,
I've got
shake.
all the shakes you fucking want.
I'll
What are
take-
you going to do? What kind of shake would you like, my friend?
I'd like me a St. Patrick's Day shake.
Well,
if
then
you
you're
don't
going to get
mind.
a fucking St. Patrick's shake then.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank
You're
you very
correct.
much.
And a good day to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
That'll be 2 and 5 pence.
All right. Pay the man.
Is it so 7 pence?
Sorry, no.
Oi, it isn't 7 pence.
Would you explain to your friend how English money works?
It's 7 pence.
He says it's 7
No,
pence. You said 2 and 5 pence.
That's £2.5.
Okay, like
Pay the man.
here's 7 pence coming through the pneumatic tube underneath the speaker.
Whoa. Whoa. There's your change.
Oh, I gave him 7 pence.
Yeah, you gave me too much, you stupid Yankee toffee cunt.
Asked
you
for
fuck.
2 and 5 pence.
Yeah, you gave me...
He don't know what 7 pence is. He don't know what it is. He don't know what it is. He don't know what it is.
Where do I pick up the food?
He wants to know where to pick up. He wants to know where the food. He wants to pick up the food. Where the fuck he thinks the fucking food comes? Where do you pick up the food?
I'm sorry, we're closing now.
I just gave you 7 pence and you gave me change.
He wants to know when he can get the food and where.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh shit! Oh, he's reloading! Carry guns! Carry guns! Oh, you! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh, slow motion!
Oh shit!
Slow!
Wow!
Oh, shit. Oh!
Oh shit! Oh wow! Wow! Oh god! Wow! Oh god! Oh! What? Wow! Whoa! Wow! Oh! What? Whoa! Wait! Wow!
Oh!
That was it.
Will that be all?
Yeah, that will be all for this evening.
Oh, mate, you were fucking dreaming the whole time you were in the drive-through.
You look afraid, sir. You look afraid. Our flight is about to land any second now. Would you like some peanuts or some water on you?
Would I like some penis?
Would you like my penis and some water? Would you like some peanut? My penis and some water?
I thought you'd never ask. I'd adore some penis.
Okay, here we go. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. This is a real thing, people. It's really happening. Okay.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
The
Would you
people,
like some of my penis in your water?
the people across from me are
Oh, it's got
having
penis.
sex.
I'm across from you.
I'm really. I'm really getting on that penis I'm here.
Hey. Hey, it's first class. Would you like to buy this painting? It's only $14,000. They didn't create Snoopy, but they sure the fuck painted it.
Did Charles Schultz ever get $1,400
Charles
for
Schultz
a fucking
gets-
painting?
Charles Schultz or his family gets none of that money. But good grief, he's gonna get
Grief, Charlie
$1,400.
Brown.
There
It's
you
your
go.
first outsider art ripoff
Yeah.
scam, Charlie Brown.
I'd feel a little weird about like charging $1,400 for somebody else's idea.
That's crazy.
I feel a little weird about that.
Maybe if it was parody, like if Lucy was sucking a dick or.
All right.
But there's like a weird skull thing.
How
happening
much?
there. What is that?
Okay, so your name is what? And how much will you charge for this fan art? 14. Okay. Yeah, let's go with like 1,400. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. A hush comes over a crowd full of people that lift nothing for a living. Never will. They're like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. My Etsy shop just closed. No, you're fine. You're fine. Keep doing your Mr. T lunchboxes.
And scud shirts.
Nah, yeah, you know you're doing it. All right. Was the sketch? What happened with the sketch?
I think we're finished. This is still it?
Well, now we're on the plane. You had just woken up, realized that possibly the whole drive-through thing was a fantasy while you were at 35,000 feet above the planet. And then
Right. No, I was always in the scene. but-
Okay.
All right, but
I'm sorry, sir.
meanwhile, in the cockpit.
Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we remind you you're on an airplane. You have no control of your life. Sitting in a black metal tube and flying around. My name is Captain Jenkins. You're about to fly 11 through. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What shit? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, everything's fine. Just for walk about. What the fuck? What the?
Let me touch you.
So walk about the cabin.
Let me touch you.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Let me touch you, please.
No, you can't.
Let me touch you.
No.
Let me touch you, please.
What the fuck's going on?
I've been waiting my whole life.
This is stupid.
I snuck in from the
can't-
baggage. I snuck.
You can't get in a cockpit.
I snuck in from the baggage. I snuck in from the baggage. Let me touch.
Everywhere.
The door's locked.
Captain, is everything okay in there?
We're busy.
No.
We're
Okay.
busy.
Okay,
We're busy.
Okay, I'll come back later, Captain.
No, Maggie.
Let me just touch once. Let me just touch you once and I'll go. I promise.
You
Let
know
me
what?
touch once and I'll go.
You shouldn't be alive. You're not even sitting in real space.
I know. Let me touch you once and I'll go home. I promise. Let me touch one. It's okay. Shh. Suck on.
I see her so sad.
You like it, don't you? You like it.
No.
You like it. You like it.
No.
You like it.
No.
Stick your thumb in my mouth. Just do once and I'll go.
You're my imaginary friend.
You remember?
But you're not real.
No. But I'm here.
Flashback. Chiron, 1975. Smoke on the water. Tom Clancy, Chiron's. Jeff Johnson, summer camp. Fuck you, Harmon. Interior cabin, and that's how you fold a shirt.
Hey, Who are you bunking with?
Oh, nobody. Nobody really likes me. I just tell people how to fold shirts. I guess probably shouldn't complain about my lack of popularity.
I don't have a bunkmate. I don't have a bunkmate.
My name's Captain. Well, I hope one day, Captain Dan Harmon. One day, I'm going to be in charge of all the clouds.
I know you will. I know you will. I know you will. Captain Harmon, will you be my bunkmate? Bungmate? Will you be my bunkmate?
Hey! I said lights out. You guys have to pick a bunkmate and get to bed.
I'm gonna set.
This is Jeff Johnson's summer camp. I run a tight ship.
I'm gonna set the drapes on fire.
No! Oh no! Oh, that's a...
Oh no! Oh no! My
You
drapes.
did it! You did it! You did it!
Oh no! Oh.
Mama! Mama!
No,
Mama!
I didn't...
Mama! 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 Mama!
I didn't do it.
Mama!
Captain Dan Harmon.
Get out of the fire! Get out of the fire!
Mama!
Do I have to do everything?
Mama! Mama!
Get out of the fire!
Mama! 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 Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you very much! Thank you! Thank you for doing.
Why
thank
did
you.
you stand in the fire?
Thank you. I was, for a second, I was animatronic for a second, and then now I'm up, back to normal.
2 years.
Oh, go ahead. You were gonna cut to the meat.
No.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Go ahead. Cut to the.
Are you sure? What's your name?
My name's Cletus. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm physically, disfigured now for the rest of my life, and.
Captain Harmon, what the hell is going on? And I told you guys lights out.
Sir!
He lights up! He lit everything on fire!
Why are all my curtains burned? What did you do to Cletus's face?
Hello? The curtains can be replaced.
Oh.
Sir, I would never set curtains on fire, sir. Sir, it's unclear to me if Cletus exists or not.
No, I exist. Yeah.
Well, Cletus says that he would.
I don't know. I think you guys should cut to 2 years later and find out.
Sir, before we go to 2 years later, there must be a reason we touched in here to say that I wish I was a good pilot.
Yeah, you want to be in command of all the clouds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, command on clouds, sir.
If you think the best path to commanding all the clouds is to set your bungmate on fire, well, you got another thing coming, mister.
Sir, Pilot Harmon has no bunkmate, sir. Pilot Harmon is in charge of his own destiny.
That's what you think.
You're in my domain now. Come on. Let's go meet the gelflings. You're never gonna flash back to the present, ever. Ever. You're never gonna flash back to the present. You're gonna stay here with me.
Oh, Cletus, who is your friend?
Oh, hello, Lord Gelfling.
Nice to meet.
Lord Gelfling. Look at
Cletus,
that.
what happened to your beautiful face? It is all burned up.
I'm a different character, but my face is beautiful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You reminded me of a flashback
Cletus
I
is
once
all
had.
fucked up and melted derma wax face.
Okay.
Look at this angel.
Oh, he's a.
Look at this angel.
He looks like somebody who could command a cloud.
Yeah. We are having trouble with the clouds.
We've lost all control of our clouds.
The clouds rain on our parade. We have a parade.
Yes.
That's how we make power.
We've looked at them from both sides now.
Yes.
from up and down and still somehow
Oh.
cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all.
Oh.
Joni Mitchell reference.
Oh. Oh. The clouds, they rain. You can command the clouds. Make the rain go away.
I'd like to go home. And I find you racist.
Are you refusing this call?
Wait, we are only in Act 1?
If I am, we're in big
It's
trouble.
a flashback. What did you want?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Look,
All right.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
all right.
Then I guess I can't persuade you to stay.
Can I go home?
Well,
No. Yes.
How? Where do I go?
He wants to know where to go.
All right, I'll go.
Through the clouds.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Through the clouds.
I'm not even listening to you.
Through the clouds,
can't
Commander
hear you.
Clouds.
I can't hear
Whoa,
you.
wait. Whoa, you walk. Whoa, I can only go back so far. You have a button open on your shirt.
Fat shaming.
It gets cold up there. You might want to button your shirt. All the way to the bottom. No one's looking. You can button your shirt now. Just go ahead. One button. No one will judge you.
You
have unlocked the power of the button. Use this power well.
I will.
Anything else while I'm up?
Oh, I didn't even.
Okay.
Don't.
All right. I'm going
Thank
back.
you.
I'm going back to my office.
Okay. Oh shit! He's the top of a beanstalk. Put it out of your mind. Okay. That's not.
Who's climbing my vine?
I am.
Who is I am? Wait, don't go. It's fun up here. Just, you're not even gonna, okay.
What?
You're not even gonna try? You don't
I said, I don't know where you are. You sound like a sheep.
I'm up. I'm above you. You're climbing my vine.
All right, well, thank you for letting me climb it. My name's Dan Harmon. I've been through a lot today. I'm just trying to get down from the cloud world. And beyond that, I can't really remember.
If you want to get down, that's easy. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Andromeda Strain. These are the special extras of Michael Crichton's Andromeda Strain. Would you like to see a BTS of Andromeda Strain? And how they did it?
Yes.
Press play. Hi, I'm Michael Crichton. You know what's weird? Science. Science is strange. Freaks me out. I can't sleep at night. My wife gets pissed off at me, so I write these books. I don't know. What do you do to get over your problems? Anyway, I wrote this story called Andromeda Strain about a person named Andromeda who is just like going under a tremendous difficulty in his life. Just a lot of strain in his life, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And so, he's like,
that's the worst. I'm gonna watch the original theatrical trailer. The original theatrical trailer.
20th Century Fox proudly presents Michael Crichton's Andromeda Strain. Are you kidding me? These goats can't fly?
If they don't, someone else's will.
Andromeda Strain.
Your lab results are inaccurate.
Your personality is inaccurate too. Andromeda Strain.
I can't feel my passion.
Well, why don't you feel my dick? Andromeda Strain.
The Chinese are everywhere.
Tell him to button his button!
Andromeda Strain.
Run like you've got a pair!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be our name.
Andromeda, you're fired.
Strain.
Thanksgiving. Strain just got a new first name. That's good. All right.
Our biggest fan just walked out.
You can't please everybody.
She's had a lot to drink today.
I've had enough.
She's a Hillary voter.
I've had enough.
It's not our demographic.
Bullshit. I'm done with this.
Oh, shit.
I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm going to take a piss.
Monica, don't.
I'm going to take a piss right now.
We're watching the Andromeda Strain, right? You and I?
No, I'm taking a piss.
Okay, but I'm taking
a piss.
Okay. Hey, Monica.
Yes?
Go ahead and piss, but I wanted to talk to you through the closed bathroom door.
Well, come this way. We can't just keep doing this, right?
Let's go back to talking about politics.
Oh no, okay. Anyway, I can't do that. You know that.
Well, now you spoiled it.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you like to do. I'm just trying to make you happy.
I did it.
I tried talking to women about women, and you're haunting the place like Phantom of the Opera. You're leaving. You're gonna go make Lego movies.
I want to know more about that beanstalk goat. Was he like a guardian of the beanstalk?
I pictured him as some kind of like Dr. Snuggles like kind of creature with like a long vine growing out of his of his chin.
Oh, so the vine didn't grow out of the ground. It's actually dangling from the chin of a giant cosmic goat.
Right.
It's cool.
There's your movie. Cosmic goat.
Cosmic goat.
All right. Well, what did we learn tonight? Here, we'll do a role-playing thing, but I'll be Spencer.
All right. Let's do it. Do you have a game platform for us, or are you going to freestyle it?
We're going to play Laser... Oh, wait, that's already used comedically. We're going to play...
Gamma World. Gamma World.
We're going to play...
Gamma World.
Gamma Potato.
Dan and Potato.
Let's play Cosmic Goat.
All right, here we go.
Dan, do you want some Spencer theme music to start us off here?
Yep.
All right, let's see what I got here.
Cosmic Goat. Here we go.
In the world of Gamma Potato, the world is older than you've ever known. Give me a second. I'm glad you could join us. Potatoes are the only thing... That seems overtly comical. I don't want to do that, the potato thing. It seems like the Piranha 3D thing. It's like, I don't want to
Gamma World.
Can't just get... all right. Well, I'll just make it a regular
Shadowrun.
Reality. Real. No, give me a second. Super. No. I can beat that. No. Okay. Christ Wars.
All right. Now I'm in.
Okay. I got it. Okay.
I will be the cross of ice.
No.
No, let him set it up for us.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you make.
I won't.
Character. I'm gonna let you make your characters in a second. Okay.
Okay.
The two of you have just woken up in a featureless room, 6 feet by 6 feet. A sealed door, although you don't know it's sealed yet, is on each wall for a total of 4 doors. You are both naked, save for a loincloth. You have holes in your hands and feet. You look the same except for certain distinguishing tattoos on your right and or left biceps. This is your time to introduce yourselves to each other as you wake up on the floor of this featureless room. Jeff, it's your turn.
What's up? My name is Jesus.
Rob, your character is perceiving a person standing next to you is saying these things to you, and he's just saying these things.
I have a tattoo of an olive branch on my right bicep. I see you have one on your left bicep.
Yes, I do.
What's your name?
Jesus.
Rob, you feel a burning sensation in your head.
Yeah.
Your ancestors are saying to you in the form of a cat. You see a cat in front of you is wreathed in flame, and he says, "Don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that." You take 12 damage. I should tell you guys there's a series of lights in the corners of each corner. There's a blue light, alternately symmetrical with a red light and a yellow light, and it's alternating pattern going across in the form of like a reverse cross, like a Mercedes symbol, but like flipping back and forth. As each time the ceiling rotates, there's a yellow light and a blue light, and then a green light. In the center of the room, there's a orange crystal.
I pick up the cat and using my unarmed combat.
You can't pick up a cat. How do you pick up a cat?
I have plus 22 agility.
You don't see a cat. There's no cat there to your knowledge.
Wasn't there a cat that, telling him what to do?
Rob's cat is you don't know. But
okay,
it's a hallucinatory
all right,
cat.
Then I used unarmed combat and I frontal kick Jesus right in the chest.
Ah, fuck! Ow! Ah!
I go die for my sins.
You've received 17 damage as his foot caves into your sternum, and his heel sinks into your sternum.
Jesus!
And his sternum.
That's my name.
The two of you are in a very strange situation at this point. The ceiling starts to unscrew like a cork, or like a cap on a cork bottle, and it goes up as it spins around, and it goes up.
I take Jesus's loincloth.
And a giant character says, "I want to talk to you about about being God. You look up and you see a character. His head is the size of Pluto. His eyes are each planet. His mouth talks with a giant cave-like venom. And he says, I want the ruby of Khan, and I'll stop at nothing to get it.
Give him the ruby.
He creates a wreath of flame, and
Give
the
that
wreath
guy
of flame
the ruby.
flies out. You each need to save versus burning. Well, you both failed to save versus burning.
I haven't had a turn yet.
You're both on fire right now.
I am on fire. I haven't had a turn
I
yet.
have trap sense. Did you roll my trap sense?
Traps. You sense that there are such a thing as traps in the universe. A good one. Vorthamama Khan says, I'm gonna do this! His hand comes out, and it's the size of 8 million worlds. You're all being pulled into it. You're all inside a giant hand. A finger comes inside that hand, and you open a door on the tip of that finger, and you go into that finger. Now you're inside a big black space, and there's an orange dot in the northwest corner, a green dot 5 meters from that, another orange dot in the center of the ceiling. The whole thing is shaped like an egg, but with a pyramid on top of it. There's 2 lights that flash in this order: green, green, red, red, green, green, blue. And there's a cash register in the center of the room doing a Pokemon reference.
I turn to Jesus and say, I know this one.
Why did you kick me so hard?
Because it's Christ Wars, but I realized just after this whole thing happened, we had to find the ruby of Demorjicon.
Can I have my clothes back?
I give you back your loincloth under one condition: that we work together to defeat.
You kicked me in the chest and took my clothes.
Because it's Christ Wars.
Work together?
Now we're working together.
You're telling me to work together after you kicked me in the chest and took my clothes.
Turn the other chest and let's work together.
While you guys are talking, the sky is crushing you.
I reach into my butt and I pull out a ruby.
Okay, you do that. That happens.
I hold it aloft.
I still haven't had a turn. You've had like 9 turns.
This is free action stuff. We're not in combat, really, I don't think.
It's not
Okay,
combat.
I push you over, take the ruby, give it to him, and leave.
No, you fool, Jesus.
I just did that.
You fool.
It
That
just
happens.
happened.
That
I'm
happens.
sorry. It happened.
Okay.
It just happened.
Christ Wars
Open
are back
the door.
on.
Sunshine.
Christ War has been
I'm
declared.
walking home.
I don't.
I close the door.
You pissed off the
Escapes
wrong
you.
Christ.
Blackness folds around you. The both of you feel like sandwiches inside a toaster. There's blackness around you. You can't move or speak for the next 7.5 minutes. The eternity is keeping you from doing anything.
I cast toaster speech.
Okay, you do that. Nothing happens. Blackness continues to surround you. Eternity moves into night, red lights become blue lights, and you move into a new realm. You look around you, it looks like there's a yellow world. It's all yellow. Everything's yellow. Everything you look around and it's yellow. And there's flowers and it feels very yellow. And a guy comes up to you and goes like, hey, can I get you a pack? Man?
I'll take a pack.
Can we talk now?
You guys are taking damage.
I'll take 1 pack.
Oh, okay. You get healed for
Thank
1,000
you.
points.
Thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm all healed. Fuck. One of my holes is totally healed.
Are there any exits available to me?
There are 2 exits. Everything's an exit.
I take both of them.
Technically speaking, everything's an exit.
All right. Am I still just wearing a loincloth?
You don't wear a loincloth. It's a loincloth. It's around your loins.
Okay.
So you.
Is the God figure that's talking? Is he visible? Is he like
A
corporeal?
god isn't a figure. There's a god or a figure.
Okay. I use arcane knowledge to read the surroundings.
What does that mean? Tell me what you're doing. Or do you have arcane what arcane knowledge are you speaking of?
Just to see if I can read like runes or anything on the walls or anything.
Okay. A serpent is eating you. As it sinks its teeth into you.
I cast Christ-like surrender and let him eat me.
I push his head into the mouth of the snake. I help him.
And I say to the snake as I'm being eaten,
I help him.
By doing this, I will be sitting at the right hand of my father after you digest me.
I help him. I'm pushing as hard as I can.
I negate my own ego and my five senses.
I'm helping him negate it.
And by that, I attain apotheosis and I transcend.
I'm pushing him into that.
That happens. You all do everything that you just described. And as the mouth opens up, you see a sunrise coming up over an orange field.
Oh,
Wade
that's
and
so
green.
beautiful. I love it.
A lone black figure bounds up, but he has a horn on his head. And he says, I'll give you whatever you want. My name's Nabisco.
Nabisco?
Do you have any Triscuits?
I have lots of Triscuits.
Nabisco, can I have a Triscuit?
What's your dexterity? You're dying.
I don't care.
You're dead.
I don't care either.
You're dead.
I am.
That happened. You're dead.
You're dead too. You're dead.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No,
you are.
No, he's right. You're dead too.
You're so dead,
No,
man.
I'm not.
I'm sitting at the right hand of Snake God. I'm
Right.
looking at you. And
You're
dead.
in heaven.
I'm looking at a dead guy.
This is the best place ever.
Oh.
No,
Yes,
that's
you
not
are.
possible.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
No.
You just got creep showed.
No.
Yes.
You got creep showed, motherfucker.
Would you like more Diet Dr. Pepper, sir? You fucking cunt. You fucking... Make an order. You're fucking clogging up the queue. There's 18 cars behind you. We haven't got all fucking day. I said we weren't closing.
I'm late for a game. I just want a burger. I was a dungeon master. A master.
Yeah, right. Sure you were. And I'm Jackie Robinson.
You are Jackie Robinson. And you're that retarded boy I saved from that coal mine. Everyone in this room is from a previous episode of the show that I star in, where I leap from life to life. There's only one explanation. This is heaven.
This is heaven.
I don't mean to put you out.
It's
All right.
heaven.
I go to the bathroom.
You walk into the bathroom.
Welcome.
The bathroom has 3 toilets. One toilet is green.
And
One toilet is a lighter green. One toilet is it's like a seafoam green.
There's no line in the heavenly bathroom. Please, this way. Let me open. Here, give me your hand. Use the 3 seashells and go to the bathroom.
You guys are doing 2 different bits.
In heaven, bits are in tandem.
I go to the bathroom.
You do that.
I make a pee.
You make a pee.
I use the 3 seashells.
Which one do you use?
The third one.
The seafoam green one?
Underneath the 3rd seashell is a peanut.
That happens. I leave the bathroom, and I notice something strange is going on. There's something strange going on. There's something strange going on.
I'm drying my hands, man. That's all I'm doing. Just drying my hands.
Something strange is going on. Someone's drying their hands. They're just drying their hands. They're drying their hands.
Just drying my hands.
You see a man. He's a small elven figure in a cloak, and he's drying his hands.
I already know what I see. Who are you?
I'm the bathroom attendant. Would you like a Tic Tac?
I'm the dungeon master.
The
I
bathroom
have Tic
attendant
Tacs.
starts turning into a troll. What do you do?
Who are you? You can't.
I'm another dungeon master.
What? You can't. That doesn't happen.
Yes, it does. That does happen. The bathroom attendant turns into a troll that starts eating your neck.
That happens. You need to tell me your
I'm
armor
your
class.
neck. I'm your neck. I'm also a dungeon master.
No.
You swallow a
does
Tic Tac
happen.
and it passes through
That
me.
happens.
I bring out my sword and I charge both of you with my sword, which is 2 dungeon
The
masters.
sword has to roll a 5 or greater.
This is the part 1 of the sword. I'm a dungeon master. That happens. This is part 2 of the sword. I'm also a dungeon master. That doesn't happen. My sword is immobile. That's what happens.
That happens.
I said it didn't. It happened.
Yeah, I said it did.
You seem to be in a strange situation. There's dungeon masters everywhere. They're saying that's happening, but something's not happening.
The movie is about to start. The lights are flickering up and down. Are you gonna go make it in time?
Yes.
You sit down and you watch a trailer for Norm of the North and watch The Revenant.
I pull a mirror out of my pocket and look into it.
That happens.
In the mirror, you see a dungeon master.
It's me. Hey.
Why
Hey.
isn't it me?
Hey, I didn't write this, Dungeon Master.
How are you a master then? I check the mirror for secret doors. Checking the mirror for secret doors. I find a secret door.
A secret door opens with a secret mirror.
I go behind the secret door.
You do that.
There's a whole chamber of mirrors, and everything's a mirror.
Hey, I'm stuck in here too. I'm a mirror.
Looking
My
around
name's
you,
a mirror.
One of the mirrors seems to be different from the mirrors. The mirror is talking to you, and it says, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?"
Hey, no, my name's Amir. You know?
You mean
Wait.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amir. My name's Amir.
You mean a Middle Eastern mirror named Emir?
Right.
Yes.
I'm just a person named Amir.
I gotcha. I wrote this dungeon. I had no.
Right. And I'm
created
in.
you.
I just want to make sure that everybody knows that it's spelled like
EMIR.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
While this is happening, all the glass in all the room breaks down into individual shards, and all the shards coalesce into a large thing that's a huge person who says,
I am Gamma Potato.
Oh shit! What are we gonna do? I'm Amir.
the glass shard monster looks over his shoulders at the Gamma Potato voice and says, "I didn't say that! I'm Mirror Shard!"
I'm Amir. We should get along.
That happens, but it's not supposed to.
I'm Amir, man. I'm Amir.
While this is happening,
Just so you know,
the Mirror Shard Man points his
Shard
hands
Man.
in a magical manner at both
Shard
of you,
Man.
and it makes everything explode.
Shard
Everything
Man.
explodes. Everything you say makes you explode.
Right,
Everything
right.
explodes.
Everything explodes, and you're completely alone in a black void.
Shardman, my name's Amir. You know, my name's Amir. And there's a bunch of mirrors
Yeah.
around
Okay.
here. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of cool.
I don't
right?
get your point. I don't get your point.
Amir sounds like a mirror.
Okay.
If you say it,
He takes his mirror fist and it grows to the size of 8 million suns and it crushes around you and it squeezes you and it makes
why
your
would
whole
you-
soul die.
I would think.
All of your energy goes away and you can't exist anymore and you never existed across all time. You've never existed. And you can't speak ever. The Mirror Man rises up and says, "Now you're mine! I finally have you now! I've got you now!"
Cliffhanger!
Oh, yeah. To be continued, everybody. Let's hear for Rob Schaub, shall we? Zoe Lister Jones, Junior Jones, thank you for joining us. I won't be there, but the Chicago show is coming up when? Next Sunday?
It's next Sunday, the Chicago show, yes.
In Chicago.
No?
Look it up.
Okay, got that right.
No,
got
it
that
isn't.
right.
No, it isn't.
Not the person to ask.
February
not.
20th. February 20th in Chicago, California. Chicago, Park West, Chicago, America. Chicago, Illinois.
Somebody get it right.
Yeah. Bad question to ask anybody on stage. Yeah, I don't, wherever we are next, look it up.
All right, I'm Jeff Davis. Let's hear for your mayor, Dan Harmon, everybody.
Did you get any of that?
It's a good show.
Feral Audio.